Plumas County, what we do is dictated by the season, and we're around the different hunting seasons. What the wildlife is doing. What we're doing is dictated by what the wildlife is up to and what the people in the county are up to. Like right now, this is the end of winter, going into spring. We got the turkey season's open up tomorrow. Where we're going right now is up to Lake Basin for check ice fishermen. We've been checking ice fishermen for the past couple of months. They've been really good catching brookies. And with the snow melt, that'll end before too awful long, and then we'll switch gears into working trout fishermen. That'll start in a month, and the season's open. And then after that, we go the spring and the summer, and then you get into illegal bear hunting, bear and houndsmen coming in and taking bear illegally, so we'll start focusing on that. And then, of course, recreation is coming up in this area and working, and then also people working in the streams illegally, lake shores illegally, just doing all sorts of work in that regard. And then you run into deer season and waterfowl season, and things are really get hectic then, late fall, just go nuts, actually. Right now it's kind of a slow time out of the year, if you want to call it slow, but we're still really busy. Where we get an awful lot is, I have to admit, during the summertime, bear complaints. They'll call up the sheriff's department. There'll be a bear in a campground, bear in a campsite, bear turn into a trailer or a camper, into houses. And then the lions are year-round, get a lion into, if you want to call it a residential area in the communities, people will call in. And of course, we're responsible for that, so we respond back to those. So in addition to working during the days, most of those animals are nocturnal, then we got to go to work at night and take care of those. It's really my main office. I have an office in my home. This is really my main office, and we live out of these trucks. Probably an average of a couple thousand miles a month. And you think, well, maybe that might not be too much on highways, but I got to remind you, this is majority of our work is off-road and on dirt roads. Now, that's a lot of miles when you're going 25, 30, 35 miles an hour. You cover an awful lot of ground and a lot of dirt and a lot of dust. Some officers put in quite a few more. The most I've ever put on in a month has been over 4,000. These rigs get a lot of use, they really do. Marijuana plantations is all over, and we run into that. And it's just, we have officers that are assigned for the summer, strictly assigned to camp, the campaign against marijuana plantation, and just work that. That's all they're due during the summer. We have and they do that as a detail, and of course you'll see more of that or talk more about that. But that's everywhere. Of course, the hunters going out hunting squirrels or after deer season, they'll come across these plantations that are out there, and of course, meth has changed the face of law enforcement forever, and that drug is just a huge problem. And they'll go and create their labs. This happens in campgrounds. They put a lab in a campground and take their trailers, their campers, and get away from the city to where they can do these labs, be secluded. Well, that's where we are, and that's where we're working. And we'll come across it. Most of the time, it ends up being we'll come across the remains of a lab and the chemicals they left behind that are polluting the stream and the ground. These guys have left.